Hi guys, today we are going through my latest project. It was an interview shot and it was my first interview setup, and I'm just gonna show you how I edited. I won't show you how I recorded because it was so simple. I just placed my camera on a tripod and just set the frame and hit record, but you will see. But yeah, this video I want to show you my workflow, how I work, how I edit, and maybe you will learn some tips or something from this video. I'm also a beginner and I'm not so professional, so you will see some flaws, some mistakes, but I think that's okay. So let's start. And usually I just drag and drop here, and I don't use the like this to start, and then E for in, and then O for out, and then drag here. I like it to put the whole thing on the timeline. So we have the footage here, and I need my headphone. Okay.
Try again. Why should I do yoga?
Because it's a Danish. Yeah, I talk English for the yoga instructor, but it's Danish video, and I don't speak Danish very well now, but I'm on it. So for this case, I just go to timeline, create subtitle from audio. You can leave it on auto or set Danish and create, and you just have to wait a couple of seconds and it will generate a subtitle for it. But sadly it's only on the studio version, so not on the free version. I have to say it's really impressive. So yeah, I have the subtitle, so I know exactly what's happening on the video. So yeah, the first thing I do is a rough cut first, and I just
try again.
Yeah,
Why
so
should
I just talk. Here will be the first the answer, and I just press W, and it will delete everything behind the playhead. That's a really huge thing, because yesterday I just saw a video. A guy worked for a client. Yeah, I don't know, maybe, or it can be true. And I just watched the whole video about his workflow, and he edited the whole footage, the whole client video. It was so bad to see that people are editing like this. So you play the video and you want to cut here, and you even go to blade tool and click, and then you go, and you want to cut this one out, and you go again to blade and cut, and then back here, and then highlight and delete. Okay, it was easier, but then delete. I just want to remove, never mind. So they remove it from here, and then they grab this thing and put it there. Or if you want to be a little bit better, then they do this magnet thing and attach there. It's not good. I mean, you have to stop doing this. I did the same, of course, at the beginning, but I just watched a couple of videos about how to edit faster, and it's way faster. So to do that, you are going to DaVinci Resolve and keyboard customization, and it can be in Premiere Pro or Final Cut Pro. In all software you can just change things like that. I have my cue and it does delete everything in front of the playhead. and then the W, like I said before, the playhead, and the S for just a simple cut, like the razor, but you don't have to click it here and click it here, you just press S. So yeah, please use this or start using it, and you will see how faster it is. So
Yoga
we are here for the first question. Yeah, she messed it up, and that's okay. So now I don't need this, so W and
Hvorfor
start
skal du
again.
lave yoga? Yoga for kroppen, for sindet. Ting.
And stop. So I know this is the end of the answer, and I just press S to cut here, and then when I'm going forward,
Tid.
I just
Tid.
press W and we are good to go. So we have the first part already, and then you just
I øjeblik. Så yoga
see
kan rigtig mange ting. Tid til yoga.
the next answer. So yeah, and what I do with my clients when we are on the shoot, I set the audio level, so I just go into the menu and start to adjust and ask them how will they talk, so I can adjust the audio level so it won't flip or something. So it's already in a good start, the audio part. And yeah, my workflow for a video, any kind of video almost, is like I made a rough cut first and then add all the things I want to, pictures, motion graphics or text and everything. And when it's ready, then I start edit the audio. I just want to edit cut everything out so we can continue the more exciting things. But you can see the process of cutting and everything.
En time til en klasse.
And it's much easier when you recorded the whole footage, because you were there and you know what happened there, and yeah, you are prepared. But if you are just an editor, then you have to watch the whole thing over and over, and you have to be familiar with the footage. And yeah, but I know everything from the shoot, and it's much easier.
I never tried yoga before.
Yeah, the one more thing to make your life easier, you just see that I can click in and I won't miss the answer, because if you watch the audio timeline, you can see the waveform. It's like I can see she's talking here and then it's nothing here, so obviously we don't need that part because nothing is happening there. So you can just go here and cut already, because you don't need that part. And you can see
I think
we are start talking again. So yeah, and you can use the audio, the waveform also to see something like here was something louder, and
Or
sometimes just a laugh or something. So just anchor points to know everything. But let's carry on
I think
and cut here, repeal delete,
Yoga for alle. Uanset om du
and cut. We are almost done. Hang on please. And W to delete everything behind the playhead.
yogaøvelser.
And yes,
so we have
so this is the last answer, and then I just made a cut, but I won't delete this part because sometimes I just use it, and in this video it was really nice to have it, and I will show you why.
I think it's nice.
Oh yeah,
So we have all.
yesterday I also saw when oh no, I will tell you later when I edit the audio. So we have the rough cuts, and
Hvorfor
it's
skal du
basically
lave yoga?
just talking and answering
Så yoga
questions.
kan rigtig mange.
So we have the rough cut, and in this video, just wait a second, because I already made this video for the client, and I'll just have it here. And yeah, in this video we tried to do something like, because I don't speak Danish and I didn't want to talk in this video to ask questions, so we just thought I will write on the screen. That's why we have this big space here, and for other rules of course, but I just wrote the questions
Hvorfor skal
here,
du lave yoga?
and I think
Yoga
it's
er
turned out
kroppen.
really well. And when she answered it, then it will
Rigtig mange ting.
be the next question,
Tid til yoga.
and I will show you that too. So you can use the title effect, just a simple title effect. We put it here, and
Hvorfor skal
yeah, this is a different approach because here,
Hvor...
yeah, okay, I'll show you. I just did put text here, and yeah, I use zoom on the timeline very often. So to do that, you just press Alt on the PC, on the Windows, and scroll, so you can zoom in and out on the timeline, and it's okay. This is good, so you can be more precise, like here, because you put the text here, but when you zoom in, it's a little bit off, so you can just way better. Sorry. If you want to put on the audio, for example, you can see where you have to put it exactly, like this. And
Diverse.
yeah, so this is just a little tip, but I will put it here, and we say why also there to yoga, why you should do yoga, and you can play with the text, yeah, or get a different font. But this is just an example, and I will talk about this a little bit later. Press OK, adjust it. You can adjust the text two different ways. First in the title, and you can resize it and set it and position it, but for some reason I just, when I did the writing thing and then the colors and everything, and then just go to settings and place it like this, because I don't know, it's much convenient for me like this. So I place it here, for example, and I like to use Gaussian blur when I have something on the screen, and to use effects in DaVinci Resolve, I always use the search bar here, and you just text blur, and if it's not there, it's because you are not in the proper thing, so you can't find motion blur or any blur in audio transitions, of course, and also in titles and generators. But if you click here like OpenFXs, then it will show up. So we have Gaussian blur here, and I just put it on the just made a cut here first. Oh, no, we don't need a cut. So I will show you. We apply Gaussian blur here. Now the whole footage is in blur, but that's okay. And we want the blur only the time when the text is on the screen also. And let's determine how long we want the text here first.
Hvorfor skal du lave yoga?
About this, because then the answer will come. So we just put it like this.
Yoga er for krop.
And that's all. And the blur, it's okay like
Hvorfor
this.
skal du lave yoga?
And then we can just a couple of things. You just cut it here, and then oh, how can I? Never mind. And then delete the whole effect from here, and it's
Yoga er for.
But I don't like this because it's a rough cut also in effects. So just Ctrl Z to put back everything, and we will keyframe the effect. You just highlight the video where the effect is on, and we have Gaussian blur here. And just press the keyframe. Wait. I'm stupid, sorry. Back. So, okay. Here, about here, almost the end of the text, and also almost end of the Gaussian blur we want, we just hit keyframe and we go to the end of the text and bring down the Gaussian blur, so it will look like
Yoga.
this. Fade away.
Yoga er for.
It's much nicer. So basically that's it. This is how it's looking like now.
Hvorfor skal du lave yoga? Yoga er
And
for
the
kroppen.
answer. This is one option. And if you want to be a little bit more better, then we just delete the Gaussian blur and we'll start again the blur effect. You can do that like adjustment layer. We can't find it here because it's not an OpenFX. I just go to Toolbox, Adjustment layer and Toolbox, and here I just put it here, and we use Gaussian blur on adjustment layer. Gaussian blur, OpenFX, put it here, and we do the same. Here we want to end the blur effect. I just did S to cut and then delete here, and we just say from here we don't need the effect anymore, and just bring it down. Okay.
Yoga er for kroppen.
Nice.
For sindet.
Why I did this? Because we will have at least 5 questions, and I don't want to make this process on the actual footage over and over again. So you can just go ahead for your next answer, and we know it's at the cut part. You select the adjustment layer. Sorry for English. Press Alt and drag away. Oops. Try again. Highlight, press Alt, and then move. Like you see, I didn't just move away like this. When you press Alt, you can copy the effect, you can copy the text, you can copy the footage, you can copy everything. So we just drag here, and you can also, yeah, I do like this. I also drag the text, so I don't have to go back to titles and put text and start over again. You can just use the previous one. You just have to rewrite it. And
Tid til yoga kan du altid finde.
I don't remember the question. Ah, this one. Where? Not important here now. I just show you that you just say, why not? I don't know, I just said something. And yeah, and it looks stupid now because I also messed it up here. You want the Gaussian blur under the text, so now our text is blurred also, and we don't like this. Also a trick, if you want to move up and down things, you can just drag and click and drag, but you can also press Alt again and just use the arrow keys, and it's more precise. Yeah, we just put it under.
Hvorfor skal du lave yoga?
We are back on track, and here also just put it down.
Tid til yoga kan du altid.
And we also have the Gaussian blur fade away effect, and we want that.
Ja, kan du altid.
So this is it. But I also made another interview, and it was a little bit different. I didn't write any question. It was just a fast-paced video, just answers, because it was so obvious what was the question is. So yeah, it's like I'm answering now. I'm 27. I'm living in Denmark. I am a videographer. What was the questions? How old are you? Where are you living? What are you doing? So you understand that. Okay. When we are ready with all the text, all the effects, and yeah, in the interview chat I also did, like, sometimes I just zoomed in and it was so nice, so it's like a jump cut. You just press S to cut it off, and then on this footage you just zoom in and position if you want, just a little, and when you watch it over, it's looking like this.
At gå ud på din arbejdsplads og gå på toilettet og lige...
And then go back, cut again, highlight the next part, and then if you want to move everything back, you don't have to go like this or type 1 or something. You can just double click on zoom, on position, and everything is back. This is also a nice quick thing to do, and it's like this.
Få roen og sætte dig ned og trække vejret.
I think it's nice.
Og lave de fysiske
Gives a little bit
øvelser,
more
hvis du ikke har
motion on in the video.
morgenen.
We have 5 questions, and I did nothing in the first question part, and then I did a cut in on the second question and on the third question and the fourth question. Don't overdo it. So we had 4 questions, and I just did 1 in every answer, and that was nice. And then, like I said, we are finished with the footage itself, and then make some audio adjustments. Of course, I'm working in DaVinci Resolve, and I can only give advice in DaVinci Resolve now because I don't use Premiere Pro. I don't remember things, but I'm sure that everything I'm doing here, you can do it there too. or maybe you don't even have to because it's working differently, but you can make the same things there too. So I just highlight everything and right click and link clips to unlink the clips from the audio. So I can move everything separately. And like I said, we have several cuts on the audio files, and if you just do something here, then you have to Ctrl C and Alt W, Alt V, and copy all the audio attributes and everything on this, and I don't like this one. I just highlight everything, right click, new compound clip. You can say talk, anything. Usually I don't give name on it. And we have one big chunk of audio file. The first thing I do is set the audio level. Yeah, and everything we did here, it's in the edit page. But we will jump back and forth on edit page and Fairlight page. Fairlight is for audio thing. And I just go to Fairlight to see more precisely the audio level, because you can see also here, but it's not so precise. So stop, and we are jumping here, and we see audio 1 is this one, and I just play the footage, and I will set it to minus 12 decibel around, because of course if you are talking, you talk different levels, but I'm trying to put around 12.
Så er yoga mange ting. Så at gå en tur.
You can see it's red. I'm not saying it's bad, but it's in a danger zone, and if you go above 0, then you will lose audio, and we don't want to do that. So
Og kig op i himlen.
So it's definitely too loud. So, and now here is the next tip or something, what I saw yesterday. I just go back to show you on different clips, and that was the problem. He was just like set the levels, and he was just listening.
Du skal lave yoga for.
Okay, it should be a little bit louder or quiet, more quiet, doesn't matter, but he did like this. You highlight the file, you go to audio, and you tweak here like this.
Så yoga
and then,
kan rigtig mange ting. Tid til yoga.
Okay, and now I want to edit this and highlight and go here. No, you don't do this. Go back. If you want to edit just an audio level, you don't have to click it here and go here and find it and everything. Just zoom in a little to see a little bit more. And when you move your mouse here, here's a line, and you can see the cursor is transforming on something else. You just click and drag up and down, and you can set your audio level like this, and it's much easier to do little tweaks. So go back to compound clip, like talk, and like we said, it's a little bit loud. Oops. So we go to, yeah, and like I said, we don't use this slider, we just go here, click, and drag down just a little, for example, and we go back and check the audio level.
Udbedre diverse skavanker eller udfordringer du har med din krop.
Around minus 12.
Og mærke.
It's between minus 10 and minus 15, and I think it's okay.
I dit sind.
I'm not a professional audio design thing, so but for me it's nice, and if the client is happy, then it's even better.
Og du skal dyrke yoga for at få større op.
Yeah, and when I set the audio level like this, I just go around and see what's happening here, because like we talked about earlier, the waveform is going out a little, to see what's happening there. Is it dangerous, or should I do something with it? I just put the playhead here, go to Fairlight and press space to play the video, and just check the audio level, what's happening.
Så når du går til yoga,
Yeah, it's going up, but I don't mind it now. We have the first step in the audio edit process, and like I said, we are going to audio affixes, and you can search, or you can, yeah, but like I said, I use the search bar and say noise reduction, and yeah, if you are in the toolbox, yeah, never mind, noise reduction, yeah, and if you are in not audio affix, you will find noise reduction, and you want to put it here, but it's not working, of course, because it's not an audio plugin or audio effect, it's an OpenFX for something else. So yeah, just be careful and put noise, and yeah, there is an ear there, so it's obvious. Noise reduction, put it there, highlight the audio and go to effects, and here. It's also, yeah, I will show you things, and I'm not saying this is the way you should or anything. I just show you how I do, and if you don't like it, you don't like it. But all the clients were happy, and they said, oh, the audio was so nice and everything, and for me it's enough. I just play the audio and I play with it. We have 3 options here. If you put noise only, then you actually hear the noise only, and you can tweak the things, and you can see that what are you removing from the audio. So I show you. We will remove this now, and if you put the threshold up or down, you can see, or the attack. Okay, it's hard to explain, but if you use the noise only, you can see what you will remove from the audio file. Uncheck it, and I just go to speech mode and learn toggle. I'm not sure what it does, but I don't care, because it's nice.
Hvorfor skal du lave yoga?
And
Yoga er for kroppen, for sindet og for en større bevidsthed.
I can hear difference if you just disable.
Så du skal lave yoga
You can hear the noise,
for at føle
and then
dig
when I press
styrket i din krop, mere fleksibel i din krop.
it's done. I have the Rode, and I use the Rode Video Micro. I don't know, I think this is the cheapest on-camera microphone, and it's good, better than the internal microphone in the camera, but not the best. And I have 24-70mm lens, and it's quite tight, also in a small room. But so you have to put your camera far away to have everything in the frame. But if you move your camera away, you have to set your audio levels higher so it can hear things. But if you set higher and higher, it will be much noise in your footage, because you know, try to capture everything. And with this microphone, you will have an echo-ish thing. You can hear clearly that you are in a room, and sometimes you don't want to do that. And I just found out that if I highlight the audio file and go audio and use voice isolation and not on 100% because it's too much, you just click, I don't know, 20, it will be so nice. Basically it's just isolating the voice from everything. It's like a noise reduction thing, so you can start your vacuum cleaner in the room and it will reduce everything and you will hear the talk only, and it's really nice. But if you overdo it, it's robotic and everything. I don't like this. But if you set a decent amount, then you will get an audio like this.
Hvorfor skal du lave yoga? Yoga er for kroppen.
I think it's crispy, it's clear, it's nice.
For sindet og for i større bevidsthed.
Now we can before and after. This is after and before.
For at føle dig styrket i din krop.
Maybe you don't hear it, but I can definitely hear the room, the echo and everything.
Mere fleksibel i din krop. Udbedrer diverse
I like it like this. So we are finished with the audio thing. We have the footage cut through the whole video, and we added text and we added motion things and we edited the audio. And if you want here, you can add more sound effects when you put your text here, like a boom or something. And
tid til yoga.
For interview, it's I think that's it. Yeah, my workflow: rough cut, text, edit the footage, zoom in, zoom out, and then position and everything, and then audio, and then color grade. But like I said, we don't color grade everything or anything now. This is the before and this is the after. It's much warmer and a little bit brighter because it's a nice footage, but I didn't like this and I wanted to do a little bit warmer. I think it's better. And to do that, the recorder just stopped. You know, while I'm waiting, I will just show you this setup now, because I never did this before. Yeah, I don't know if it's right in English, but you understand. So we have mess. Never mind. So this is the desk, and I just put the light above here and the camera behind the table, and then the PC and the Mandarin. What is it in English? I don't know. Mandarin? You know, some kind of orange thing. Yeah. So basically that's it. And you know what? It's so nice that first I have the monitor so I can see myself and it's focus peaking mode on, so I can see everything, and the audio level also, and the camera. Oh yeah, the whole thing is 24-70 ZG Cine 90 watt battery and cables, and 128 gigabyte SD card in it. And this is my first longest recording time, because it's almost an hour now, in 24, 4K 24, and not overheating and nothing. And it's so cool, and I have the battery there. I don't know how much percent, but when I started it was 70, but I think I'm good to go. So yeah, let's see what's happening here. Please do something. Please, 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 what's happening? Ah, yeah. This is today. And I think you can record, I don't know, 50 minutes. Okay, let's wrap it up now. So, color grade. I always color grade adjustment layers. So, and I recommend to use adjustment layer also because you can remove it and you can mess it up, but you will still have your footage untouched, and it's really nice. And because it's just one big chunk of video without any other b-rolls and anything, it's easy to color grade because it's just one way to color grade, and every footage will look the same, if you understand. So go to color page, and because we are using 8-bit, we don't need a color space transform or anything, and we just watch our waveform. You can see here it's a little bit clipping here because of the sun, and if you want, you just remove a little highlight, you know, if you want, but I think it's okay here.
De videoer, der tilgængelige på.
Yeah, I just said some notes here, but you can work on one note if you are a beginner. Some people have a note tree like with, you know, bunch of things going on, and I'm not there yet. So we'll just set some things here, like I said, the temperature, the color temperature, or the white balance. If you use the white balance and press here, like you say this is a white part, then it will look like this. No, go back and just set the temperature like this. Yeah, I don't know, it's better, but and you can play with things like the curve, just give a little bit more saturation, you know. But it's too dark now in the middle, and you can go to primaries and use the gamma. Gamma is for midtones, and bring it up like so. You know, it's just simple things. And yeah, it's different here, but I don't want to make it as
Hvorfor skal
same.
du lave yoga? Yoga er for kroppen, for sindet.
I think that's it. Yeah, and of course, music. I use Artlist. You can just put any song on it, and because it's a yoga talk and things like that, we don't want to use, I don't know, rock music. It would be stupid. Let's see.
Hvorfor skal du lave yoga? Yoga er for kroppen, for sindet.
Yeah, it's not working, so I just used,
Hvorfor skal du lave yoga?
I don't
Yoga
know,
er for
a
kroppen,
traditional
for sindet.
ancient
Og for en større
music
bevidsthed.
under it,
Så
with different types of videos, different types of musics. And here we have the adjustment layer with the color grade. And like I said, this is why I'm zooming in the timeline all the time. Now you can't see, but there is one mistake. You just go here and start your video, and maybe you export it and put it on YouTube, and you press the video and just see.
Hvorfor skal du lave yoga?
Did you see that? The color grade?
Hvorfor skal du lave yoga?
It's bad. Why? Because the adjustment layer is not at the very beginning. But if you zoom in, you can see now. You just have to drag all the way here. And now we are okay. Because I just Ctrl Z, go back, and you can't even see the problem here. And maybe you won't see it unless you export it and go play, and yeah, it's such a pain if you do that and you have to go back and export again and everything. So zoom in, adjust it,
Hvorfor skal du lave?
and good to go. Yeah, and I just disable subtitle track. We don't need this. And we are done. It was 1 hour to finish the video in real life, or it would be around this time. It was 1 hour now because I was just talking to you and trying to explain things, and it's not quite finished because it's just a rough thing, and I should put text on every questions and sound effects and everything else. And this is like a 3.5 minute video, let's say 4 minutes, and it took 1 hour to finish. You can decide if it's fast, if it's slow. This is my workflow. They actually pay for me, and I think it's nice to start somewhere, and I wish you can learn something from this video. And I have other video projects I do, and it was my first this type of video. And if you liked it, let me know. Hit like, subscribe, drop a comment if you want to see more, if you have something to say to me, and I will answer you. That's it for today. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye. Oh, I wanted to do an outro, but let's try again. So, see you in the next one. Bye. Wait. The last thing. I told you that I don't want to delete the last part here, because here I just do a Gaussian blur again. We like blur, I like blur, and put here, and when the video is over I just cut the audio here and dim it down, just a muffled talking thing, and then you use the actual song here, unlink the clip, you know, it just fade away, you know, and you can put logos here. I'll show you how I did the end. This is the original version.
Og hvis du har udfordringer med hofte, krop, så hvis du bruger et pulver, så kontakt.
And you see, and it's talking and everything, and it's cozy, it's nice, right? Yeah, okay. Thank you for watching. Or no? Yeah, I won't talk about exporting things. If you want me, then leave a comment, please. Let's talk. Say what you want to see. Okay. Goodbye.